Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're doing another unboxing, and these are items that I had ordered through the proxy service ZENMARKET. And I had done a video in the past about ordering through them, so if you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the cards. And yeah, I sort of transitioned over from using Bai and opted to shop through ZENMARKET instead for a variety of reasons. I'll talk about those throughout the video. But yeah, this is a smaller box than I was expecting, considering that I believe there's about 20 items or so in here. It's quite heavy though. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, as I said. So let's get to unboxing. So the main reason I switched to ZENMARKET is because they finally got the option to purchase from Mercari Japan sometime at the beginning of the year. And like 80% of what I buy is from there. At the time I placed these orders, which was in February, since this box arrived back in mid-March, ZENMARKET had so many promotions of 10% cash back on every item purchased plus 0 service fee. So between February and April, I bought a ton of stuff through ZENMARKET. And as you can see, they package perfectly. They also have the FedEx shipping option, which is my preferred carrier. Bai has EMS and various air deliveries, but you can't specify which to use between FedEx, DHL, and UPS. But anyways, for the rest of the video, I'll cut out me opening every bubble wrap because this box of items was probably the hardest time I had with opening items because they were so tightly wrapped. First item is this Nana 7.8 fan book. A friend had linked this to me while we were just chatting on Discord, and since I didn't own it and had finally completed my Nana manga collection, this was perfect timing. And actually, I ordered 2 copies of this fan book. I took a gamble, assuming my other friend didn't own it already, and it worked out because she didn't. So gifting it was really nice. Here's the second copy. I'm just gonna set that aside. And then from that same Discord friend, she also reminded me of the Kaichou Maid-sama marriage volume. Surprisingly enough, I've never read the Maid-sama manga, only watched the anime a ton of times, but I adore this series, and so I'll eventually read it. I have no idea what's going on in this volume, except that I can assume a marriage is involved. Next is this given calendar that started in January this year and goes into January 2024. Since I received this box in March, I missed out on seeing the January and February pages displayed, but it's okay. I'll just cycle through what each month looks like. This is just the start of me going deep into buying given merch. Future unboxings will show how much I ended up getting for this series. So initially, I was only reading the manga, which I enjoyed, but it wasn't until I watched the anime in March where I was left sobbing and rewatching only Given for like over a month. I'll still have it playing in the background every now and then, and I'll still tear up and cry. I'm one of those habitual rewatchers, so that's why my watch list never goes down. The music and lyrics are also very beautiful, and I can't believe it took me this long to watch the anime, but I'm glad I did because it went straight into my top 10. So yeah, that was the calendar. Next are volumes 1 and 2 of the 86 Fragmental Neoteny manga adaptation, which recounts Shine when he was younger and his time becoming a pilot. These don't have an English publication, but I wanted to support the series by picking these up anyways. I also got this Shin rubber charm. I wasn't expecting it to be this big because I thought I could use it with my phone, but I don't know now. Continuing with 86 things, here's a couple acrylic standees with Shine and Lena. I had to have it because they look so happy and total opposite of the darker tone of the series. For these next couple things, I'm not going to talk about them in any detail because they're mature rated doujinshis that I got from the Toranoana website. The doujins are obviously from the Genshin Impact world, centering around Zhongli and Tartaglia. I really love the artist for these doujins and have a bunch more on the way of a couple other characters. But anyways, I also picked up the Given Illustrations book. Super excited to flip through this. Back to 86, in my infinite scroll through the Mercari Japan things, I saw this bookmark. I had to pick it up for whenever I read the light novels. I have another metal bookmark like this, and they're cool because it feels like a book accessory. So at the time I was on this buying spree, I was reading Living Room Matsunaga-san, and I thought to check what merch is out there, if any. I came across this Living Room Ryo-kun booklet that I had never seen before and didn't know existed. So of course I picked it up. I haven't seen any translations for this, so I'll probably have to use my phone to understand what's going on. Next are these two clear files with some paper extras. I don't typically get clear files, but I wanted to get whatever was out there. And I don't know why, but I didn't even take them out of the plastic for this clip, which is a total fail. Then this is the GFantasy February 2022 issue that has Amamiya from Tokyo Aliens on the cover, but this thing was triple wrapped, and I think I got tired and started rushing because it was getting dark, but I put the cover on the screen. Next is the Dear Plus March 2023 issue with Therapy Game on the cover, and then I picked up the Canna December 2020 issue with I Hear the Sunspot. I bought this back in February not knowing that Kinokuniya would use it as their variant cover of the latest volume, but I'm glad I have both that magazine and the English volume. And then of course Meguro Hinohara's illustrations don't miss. Next magazine is another GFantasy issue, but for February of this year. It came with this plastic calendar extra, which is cool. And then again on the cover is Amamiya from Tokyo Aliens. Can you tell which character I like? Naoe's art is just something else, and everything she draws is so gorgeous. This is the last item, and it's the Sasaki and Miyano Candy art book. I'm not going to show the magazine behind it, but it's a BL figure photography magazine that might be too risque for YouTube. If there are any items you want to see in detail, feel free to either comment below or send me a message on Instagram. But I don't have an outro clip, and this whole unboxing was a bit of a mess. I'm a little sick and have been under the weather for the past couple weeks, so this is an empty box. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.